Alright, what is up guys? This is Logan, also known as LRXC on Pokemon Showdown. We got more ADV Revival content on the bottom. We got Devin on the alt Tokyo Prison. They're an SBL player. They play more current gens, but they're dabbling in ADVOU for this tournament, I guess, and they know what they're doing. They're a good player. On the top, we have a new person to the scene, AP. They've been talking a lot in the Discord, experimenting with different stuff. They have some pretty cool ideas, and as we see, we have a lead Tauros. Let's see what happens here. I'm a little bit behind. Band Return does huge damage, but the Tauros has been neutralized by a T-Wave. Tauros is dead. Here comes Baton Pass, probably into a normal resist. Bam! Metagross still takes some big damage from that return. AP switches to their own Metagross on a Meteor Mash. Nice switch. The attack drop doesn't help because of the Intimidate, so Earthquake wasn't even going to do a lot to the Metagross, hilariously. Metagross just elects to boom on the Swampert. Tyranitar comes in. Here comes Metagross again, but what's switching into a Mash now? That is the decision. Tauros being paralyzed is super unfortunate for AP. So solid stand from Devin to just be like, I need to T-Wave this thing. Like, hilariously, Tauros could be a threat. You really never see Tauros WoW that killed. That is a choice band Metagross that just annihilated that Mence. Now Magneton can safely come in. Yeah, I mean, that was, unless that was something crazy. Yeah, that was banded gross. You can see how much that Mash is doing at +1 in band, doing half to Magneton, even with the 4x resist. Pretty crazy. There goes Metagross, and it's a 4-4 game, I guess, except there's a half-health Magneton and a paralyzed Tauros. Aerodactyl's gonna freely click Earthquake here. Aerodactyl comes in on the Earthquake. Nice switch from AP. What's going to switch into this Rock Slide? Both of the Rock Resists are gone from Devin's side, more than likely. So AP's Aerodactyl is actually going to be a threat here. Zapdos gets sacrificed. What's going to come in now? Let's see what's in the back. I mean, something that can stomach a Rock Slide and revenge kill Aerodactyl, hopefully. But wow, that is the last mon you wanted to see in the back. So AP crafting a physical offense featuring Tauros. Super interesting. I feel like, I mean, do you go Tauros here and just try to Earthquake it? Do you go T-Tar here? No clue what this Jirachi is going to try to do. Yeah, I mean, standard looking team comp from Tokyo Prison or Devin. Nothing really special about the team so far. I'm more so fascinated in AP's team with a Mag Tauros offense. Wow. And I mean, the Tauros can still pivot in and intimidate the Aerodactyl, which is pretty huge for like Tyranitar. And even opposing Aerodactyl, I wonder if Aerodactyl lives after an Intimidate, if it lives a Rock Slide from Aerodactyl. Yeah, AP deciding, am I going to go Magneton here? Am I going to go T-Tar or Tauros? Jirachi setting up a Calm Mind might be pretty scary, but yeah, and I mean, the play might actually be to keep the Magneton for a choice-locked Rock Slide from the Aerodactyl, because Magneton could live a Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure it lives one, even though this is Magneton, and then it could revenge it, and, you know, it's gonna fire off a Thunderbolt. So, like, AP might actually be in this game. I thought this was over in some respects, but... Oh, Thunder missed! Is it DD? Oh my goodness. Is AP gonna win with a Tauros Mag offense? It's not gonna outpace, it's DDing again! Greedy! Is it gonna get paralyzed? No paralysis on the 60% chance. This is looking over. Oh, Jirachi lives! Oh, paralyzed any lum? No! Oh, that's terrible for AP. Thunder has to hit here. Oh, that's devastating. You should have probably just kept that 1D. Oh, well, no, 2 DDs actually make sense. I'm silly, because then it outpaces Aerodactyl. So, yeah. Looks like Tokyo's not thinking. They definitely just clicked Thunder. AP should just sacrifice the T-Tar. Please don't switch out. AP, please, come on. Keep the T-Tar in. You got this. Keep the T-Tar in. You just gotta sacrifice the T-Tar and hope you get a miss and then just Earthquake. I mean, that's what you gotta do. But AP is still thinking about it. Is AP just kind of taking this time to think about the end game? I feel like you take time thinking about the end game after you click the move Earthquake. But AP sees it differently. And Devin's on the back foot right now. Once that Aerodactyl comes in and revenges Jirachi with Rock Slide, is it going to come down to a speed tie? Very interesting. Very interesting here. I mean, surely AP's just got an Earthquake here, right? I mean, like, you got an Earthquake. But we're still thinking. I mean, what's likely in the back for Devin? Like, what else could help versus opposing Aerodactyl besides the speed tie? I mean, I guess there could be a Salamence in the back. Opposing Zapdos seems a little bit annoying to switch into specifically, like Thunderbolt HP Grass. We could see some sort of Celebi in the back. I'm not sure. I mean, you got multiple rock resists. 3 rock resists is aggressive. Starmie looks annoying to play against unless it's a really defensive Jirachi, which again hints me into thinking maybe it's a Celebi type thing. All right, Tyranitar goes down. Don't go. Okay, here comes Aerodactyl. Just click Rock Slide. Please don't click Earthquake. You just gotta click Rock Slide. It kills. Yep. Jirachi goes down. Let's see what Devin's answer to this Aerodactyl clicking Rock Slide is. Is it just, I'm gonna win the speed tie? If AP wants to, if Aerodactyl comes in, I feel like a play could be to go into Tauros, intimidate it, and then, like, you know, let Tauros die or something like that, and then go into Magneton. Yeah, I feel like Tauros and then Magneton could be a play. No! AP loses the speed tie. That's so devastating. I think, yeah, I mean, here comes Magneton, but what's in the back? Tokyo's probably going to switch out. Oh, that's difficult to see. Could also very easily be Tyranitar in the back for Tokyo. Oh, that's devastating. Yep, here comes T-Tar. In on the Thunderbolt. Paralysis? Nothing. But Magneton outpaces. Could Tauros do something about this? I mean, surely the Magneton is faster. What? Why are you doing this? Well, actually, this kind of makes sense, actually. Hold on. You intimidate the Tyranitar. Now, do you just click, like, what do you click here? I mean, Tauros doesn't learn Rock Slide, so it can't mid-ground here. Is it just gonna... Okay, it's gonna Earthquake Revenge it. Okay. It's HP Fighting, or maybe HP Bug? Is this Endure Salak Magneton? It probably isn't with the Protect. I don't know about this sequencing, you guys. I mean, Aerodactyl just clicks Earthquake twice here, and I think this is game over. No way this is Endure Salak with Protect. I mean, that would blow my... There's no way. Ugh. Wow, the speed tie allowed Devin to win that game. AP actually had that, bar some minor hacks. Like, I mean, the speed tie... I mean, I guess the T-Tar would have came in anyway on a Rock Slide, and... But then, even then, on that, AP could have just gone into Tauros, intimidated the Tyranitar, and then... Well, Choice Band Earthquake, if this was DD Tyranitar, it could have got 2 DDs, actually, and I think that might have still been game over. But, I mean, actually, the Aerodactyl could just click Rock Slide versus the Tyranitar and get some flinches and stuff like that, and then Tauros could have finished it off. So, unlucky speed tie loss from AP, but wow, AP actually almost pulled through with a Tauros Magneton offense, and excited to see what AP brings game 2, and if Devin can handle this unorthodox onslaught. Alright, we're on to game 2. We got 2 unorthodox leads. We got Jirachi and Celebi. Let's see what happens here. Wow, it's still that game 1 was actually still really cool and interesting that AP had a chance, but let's focus on this one. It's looking like the Celebi... Okay, it's a Calm Mind lead Celebi. The Calm Mind lead Celebi, and it's a lead Fire Ice Punch Jirachi. These mixed Jirachis are becoming a weirdly common lead. And then, yeah, I mean, okay, it's getting a Body Slam on the Celebi. Rain Dance Celebi as the Zard comes in. What in the world is that? What? I didn't even know this thing learned Rain Dance. And it perfectly comes in on the Charizard. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is actually insane. That is actually insane. What is Celebi? I mean, Celebi's just gonna click Psychic now. Is it trying to baton pass into a Rain Sweeper like Kingdra? Oh my gosh. I think that's what's gonna happen, right? Or maybe like a Gorbis or something like that? Yeah, this is just crazy. What? Thankfully gets that baton pass off. In comes Kingdra! What is happening? Click sub. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Rain boosted +2 Kingdra's gonna annihilate everything with Surf right now. Holy crap. Unless it's Blissey in the back. That is the funniest thing ever. And Celebi's still almost at full health. Oh my gosh. What's gonna switch in? Here comes Jirachi. Gone! Oh my god, this is so funny to me. It's gonna protect again, and then there's gonna have to be another pivot into this Kingdra. Kingdra, click sub right now. Click sub right now and then rain dance up. Oh no. Alright. Is Tokyo just gonna let this thing die? I feel like it dies, right? It probably dies to the surf, I would think. I still think the Kingdra has manual rain, but no! AP! You gotta click surf! No! Oh, that's devastating. Oh, that's so sad. You gotta click surf and just kill it. I feel like the Metagross died, but either way, all right, let's see if this has HP ice. Socket fork. The Zapdos. Don't stick fork in sockets. Wow. Okay, Swampert, that's representing no HP ice. Devin's gonna take that into account. What is the Swampert switch in its Fortress? Ice Beam, I think you gotta click Pump there. There's no way Flygon stays in. Just click Pump. You know what I mean? Just click Pump. Here comes Surf, doing a lot in rain. Booms on the Swampert. I like that play. Swampert looked like an issue. Now Flygon looks like an issue. What in the world is this Celebi doing? This could be HP Bug Flygon. Yeah, this could be on a band set. Could be something like that. I'm not sure. Not sure what this Flygon was. We can actually see from the Rock Slide damage. I don't think that's banned. I feel like banned would have done more than 16. Like, just a little bit more, right? Has to do a little bit more. Either way, this Celebi, does it have Psychic? Oh, it's HP Bug. It was, it's HP Bug. I mean, dude, oh man, I'm so sad that Kingdra died to the Metagross. That was the funniest lead ever. I am blown away. Like, what a sick idea. Here comes Gengar in on Gengar. Ice Punch, please have Psychic. That'd be so funny. I don't think it has Psychic. I don't think it needs Psychic here when you have a Celebi that's likely Psychic. Thunderbolt. All right, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. All right, so AP's Gengar seems to be faster and is posing a huge threat right now. It's gonna kill the Flygon. Charizard's in huge trouble. Is it Salexard? You gotta switch out. AP, please to God, switch out to Zapdos right now. You gotta switch out to Zapdos. It's gonna live the Fire Blast, or let's see what else could be in the back. You know, booms on the Zard. Is this over? Wait, no, why did you boom? That thing has Ice Punch. Here comes Zapdos in on the Flygon. Okay, maybe Flygon has to lock into Rock Slide. Maybe AP can manipulate that with whatever's in the back. Here comes Rock Slide. Don't flinch. Rain Dance. There has to be a Rain Dance mod in the back then, right? That's the only reason that you would click this. There has to be a Rain Dance mod in the back. It's Ludicolo! It's gonna Ice Beam. This thing's gonna die. Is AP gonna bring this to a game 3 with a Miracle Ludicolo? Please to God have Ice Beam. It's Surf! He's risking the crit. He's risking a crit. Wow! AP brings it back with the craziest rain team I have ever seen. What in the world, dude? Rain Dance Celebi. This is so sick. This is the coolest set ever. This dude brought Tauros Magneton offense and then brings the never seen Rain Dance Celebi. I am blown away and is taking down an SPL level player. Holy crap. What is Devin gonna do on this? I mean, I didn't even talk about Devin's team. Devin's team seems cool. Insanely weak to rain though, just because the fact that there are 0 water resists. An unlucky bring, I mean, even any more standard sort of like, you know, Doug Trio Kingdra rain offense would have done really, really well into this. I mean, AP's team is obviously very, very weak to Blissey. There needs to be some sort of Doug Trio here, I think, or like something that's really luring the Blissey as like, just like as a post-team report. I mean, like, you got to fit Doug Trio on here somewhere. I think that means sacrificing one of the rain abusers. You know, like maybe dropping the Ludicolo, bringing on a Doug Trio to just help with that, and even bring some more immediate speed to the team. Helps with Starmie. Even though Ludicolo is pretty solid in Starmie, but you know, and Celebi, I guess. Either way, I'm not gonna rip on the team. I mean, what a sick win. Let's see what Game 3 has to offer. What a fun series so far. And if Devin can get a good matchup and take home the victory. Tauros is back. I wonder, this is Game 3. Devin on the bottom, AP on the top. I wonder if they just brought the same teams that they brought in Game 1. Here comes T-Wave. Yep, AP doesn't want that Tauros to get T-Wave this time. And it's looking like it could be the same team. You know, Devin was saying they're in a hurry. They're sleepy. They want to go to sleep, maybe. So can AP take advantage of that? Is Devin going to be playing quick? We'll have to see. T-Bolt does a ton to Metagross. Boom! There goes Zapdos. I mean, okay, if this is the same team as game 1, you still have to worry about Aerodactyl and Tyranitar, and that was your only rock resist. I'm not sure about that strategy. I actually really dislike that boom. This team is really struggling into Zapdos anyway. So honestly, I feel like that's why just clicking return with Tauros was always the play in general. We actually see it's not the same team. There's a Celebi on this team. There wasn't on the game 1 team. Swampert comes out. Here comes DD. Is it Neil DD Grass Tyson? That's DD with HP Grass. I mean, it would make sense on an off team like this with Salamence, Metagross, Tauros. It would make sense. Let's see if AP actually brought that, or maybe it's like a Double Edge or a Hyper Beam or something like that. I saw HClat use a DD Hyper Beam Tyranitar to really just open up other physical threats on the team. Seems like a quirky idea. Did AP take HClat notes? Did AP take some AP notes? For my Americans that know about AP classes in high school, getting that college credit. But either way, Swampert clicked Earthquake. Tyranitar is trying to go down. I feel like this is I don't like this. I mean, things are so healthy right now. This is Protect. Is a DD on the Protect? No. Look, I mean, looking like a mix Mence, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Swampert's looking really troublesome for AP's team, and we know AP in the back has a Magneton and a, what else was in the back? A Magneton and an Aerodactyl. I mean, yeah, you gotta chip that Swampert down. Tokyo knows. Jirachi in on the D-Claw. Is Salamence going to elect to just Fire Blast it here? Jirachi is faster, could Ice Punch and probably knock it out. Does AP see that? T-Tar isn't a switch in anymore. You could go like a Tauros and try to click Banned Earthquake. Here comes Psychic. In comes Fire Blast. Almost takes out the Jirachi, no burn. Salamence is going to die to the Psychic. I think you want to keep that. Yep, I like that play. Surprise Devin. If Devin had Fire Punch, you click it there. Def Drop is huge. That's going to take out the Magneton if this is a Psychic Fire Punch Jirachi, which it is. Unfortunate Psychic Drop, even though it's Serene Grace. Let's see what happens. I mean, the Magneton's going to die. Goes into Aerodactyl, risking a Fire Punch burn. That would end the game. Game over. That's game over. The Serene Grace burn, I mean, there's no chance now. I think you should have just sacked the Magneton and then gone into Aerodactyl. This is over now. Unfortunate game 3. I mean, AP wasn't... I mean, I think AP could have made some different plays here. Like, you don't risk that Fire Punch burn. It's a 40% chance. It's a pretty big chance. Celebi's faster than the Salamence now. This is going to drop the Psychic. And I just don't see the way out. Tauros is going to try to come in here. Maybe, I mean, Aerodactyl doesn't even kill this now. Banned Tauros is going to have to work a miracle, and I just don't see that miracle happen. Return's going to 2-hit KO. Man. Unfortunate. Here comes Return, doing some good damage. Giga Drain. Wow, I think it's actually just going to 1v1 the Tauros here, unless it gets a nice high roll. Let's see what happens here. Return. Not a high roll enough, and Celebi's gonna live. Yeah, this is over. An unfortunate game 3. We saw some really cool stuff from AP these first 2 games. I feel like they weren't even playing that bad game 1 and 2. They had some interesting stuff, but game 3, I think, you know, once the team was revealed on game 1 and you kind of know the team, Devin can play a lot more intelligently around the squad, knowing what it is. And I think AP just played way too risky. I don't think you boomed the Metagross there. Yeah. I think T-Tar should have probably switched out versus the Swampert. And another thing too, on a Fizz offense team, when you run something like Tauros doesn't really offer that much defensive utility for the team. And that's where the downside of Tauros happens. Devin's like, you know what, I'm just going to Earthquake this, finish it off. There goes Magneton. That's game over, because usually you'd see something more like a Celebi here to handle Waters, Swampert, even Zapdos for this team. But yeah, that was an interesting series. I mean, really exciting, honestly. Congrats to Devin for the win, and I hope AP brings more stuff like this, practices more, and can make it farther. But really great showing from them as well. Damn, ADV is sick. We'll see you guys on the next ADV Revival narration.
Thank you as well to everyone who has donated to the prize pool for ADV Revival. We are already at over $2,400, which is fantastic. If you'd like to donate, the link is down below. Thank you.
Whoa! KO'd by one hit! It scattered spikes!
The money got different.